Hello all, in this particular tutorial, we will learn how to connect to MySQL database using Microsoft Power BI for desktop. Before you connect to MySQL database, you would need certain information such as where is your MySQL database hosted, what is the MySQL port, by default is 3306, it might differ in your environment, a database name. We are going to connect to a database called Sakila. This is a sample database in the MySQL world, and you need to know the database username and password. The user and this particular user needs to have the access to this particular database. Once you have this particular information, you will have to download MySQL Net Connector, and you can go to this particular link and download. You can always search this particular on the internet, or you can download this particular component using the link which is mentioned in the PPT. Now, the remember one thing, that in Power BI there is no integrated method, so you will have to install this component. Now, there is another method. If you don't want to use the net connector, you can always use the ODBC method. So that is method 2, which we can use the ODBC method, and in this particular ODBC method we'll have to download the MySQL ODBC connector using this particular link. And we will, if we are using the ODBC method, we will also have to install the Microsoft Visual C++ redistributable as well as from this particular link. So basically, either you can choose the net connector, which is the recommended method, or you can use the ODBC method, and that is based on your requirement. Now, in this particular lab, we are going to see both methods, the net connector method as well as we are going to see the ODBC method. So let us begin the lab. So let's go to the machine where our Power BI is installed, and let's launch the Power BI. Now, before I proceed, let's go to the control panel and let's see the programs that we have got installed. And you can see we don't have anything extra. We got the necessary software. So we don't have anything related to MySQL. So now what we are going to do, we are going to say get data from other data sources. Let's go to the database and let's click on MySQL database. And it's not going to allow us to connect, and you will see why. So when I click on this, it says this connector requires one or more additional components. And what is that component? That is nothing but the net connector, the MySQL net connector. So let's go to the browser. So let's go to the browser, and you can search for MySQL net connector, or you can directly go to that particular link. So let's click on OK. And what we are going to do, let's launch the browser and let's go to that particular link, which will prompt us. And this is the connector net. So this is the latest version. Let's click on download that net connector. So no thanks, just start my download, and the net connector has been downloaded. So now let's install the net connector. And if you want to shorten the name, you can shorten the name, or you can leave it as it is. And the net connector has installed. Now, then once the net connector has installed, let's go back to our Power BI and let's go to Get Data, More, Database, MySQL database. And this time you can see again we got the same error. What we'll do, we will close the Power BI. I believe the Power BI has not refreshed that particular connector is present. So let's close it, and this time we should not have that error. So now let's go back to database and MySQL database, click on connect, and you can see we don't get that, and we get this prompt. So by installing the net connector, we were able to reach to this particular screen, which was not coming in the previous. Now, this is the server where our database, MySQL database, is hosted. The name of our database, so we are going to connect to the database called Sakila. Let's click on OK. And then it's going to prompt us for the username and password. So let's put the username, and the username here is MySQL user. This is the user who has got the access to that Sakila database, and this is the password of that particular user. So let's click on connect, and we should be able to connect to the Sakila database. As you can see, we have connected to the Sakila database, and this is the active info from the Sakila MySQL database. If you want to load that particular data, you can load it, and then whatever you want to do with that particular data. So we are loading the active info from Sakila database, which is the MySQL database. And if you want to do whatever you want to do, transformation, the graphs, etc., you can do that information. Now, this is the one of the method. If you don't want it to use the net connector, there is the second method where we can use the ODBC method. So let's close this, And let's launch the Power BI for desktop once again. And let's say get data from other data sources. And let's click on ODBC. And here under ODBC, you can see we don't have any data source names. Now let's go back to ODBC data sources and let's take a look at our drivers. And you can see apart from SQL Server, we don't have any driver related to MySQL. So let's install the MySQL driver. For this component, we need two things. We need, as I mentioned, for the ODBC part, we need the ODBC connector as well as the Visual C++ redistributable. And we are going to install both of those components. So let's go to the ODBC driver download link from the MySQL website. So now we are going to download the ODBC driver. So the 9.4.0, the 64-bit is available. So click on download. No thanks, just start my download. So we are going to download the ODBC driver, and I believe that is not an exe file. So what we are going to do, we need the installer. So I clicked on the long button. I wanted the MSI file. So that is done. As I mentioned, we also need one more component, which is the Visual C++ redistributable. So let's click on that and let's download the 64-bit because we are doing this on a 64-bit machine. So let's download this. So now what we are going to do, we don't need this zip file. So let's get rid of this. And we are going to install the 64-bit Visual C++ redistributable. So let's install that. And that's done. And we are going to also install the MySQL ODBC connector. So let's install that. And that's done. So now let's go back to our ODBC data sources and let's click on drivers, and you can see we got MySQL ODBC driver. So now we are going to go to the system DSN, add, and choose either ANSI or Unicode based on your requirement. Click on finish, give a name. So let's say MySQL. This is the name, and again, this is your choice. This is the server where the MySQL is running. This is the user who has got the access to that MySQL data source. This is the password of that particular user. And this is the default database, which is Sakila. And let's click on test, which is connection successful, and click on OK. And we got our data source. Now let's go back to our Power BI and let's say get data again. Let's click on get data, click on more, click on ODBC and click on this ODBC, and you can see we got this data source named MySQL. Click on OK. And here we are going to give the username, which is MySQL user. And we are going to give the password of that particular user. This particular user needs to have that access to that particular Sakila database. Let's click on connect, and looks like we have connected. And you can see if we are using the ODBC method, we can see all of the databases such as MySQL, information schema. These are some of the internal databases along with the Sakila database. And if you want to now load the data, you can load that particular data and do whatever transformation or graphs that you want to do. So we can connect to the MySQL database using either the net connector, or you can actually use the ODBC method. So both methods are fine. Net connector is a recommended method. If you can't use the net connected method, you can go with the ODBC method. However, if you want to use the ODBC method, you will have to also install another component called Microsoft Visual C++ redistributable. So in this particular tutorial, we saw how to connect to the MySQL database from Power BI for desktop using two different methods. I hope you did like this particular video. If you did like this video, or if you did like the content on my channel, do hit the like button, do hit subscribe button. Thank you for watching. See you in next tutorial. Till then, bye bye. Have fun. Enjoy.